Yeah. LK the gang. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Electric Elevation. Today we have our special guest comedian.
Hello, how are you guys doing?
All right, Jernigan.
Uh-huh.
I got it right?
You got it right.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. What's up?
How you
So
doing?
start off by telling everybody a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a comedian Jernigan. I've been doing comedy about 9 years, on and off in the city. Just really started taking it consistently. They really judge you on comedy. Them two screens is like, I'm gonna talk to this one. They do judge you on like how consistent you is. So I really started being more consistent this year. Then coronavirus hit. So yeah, you might have seen me on Joking Series Entertainment around the city, Detroit, downtown. I went to New York and did little interviews, but yeah. So watch out for Joking Series Entertainment.
So your comedian name, that's your real name, or is that extra name?
Yeah, my last name is Jernigan, so this comedian Jernigan. Kind of like an ode to my one of my mentors. I feel like was comedian CP. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just comedian Jernigan. And they got comic J Will. So I like that format of the comic before the name. So comedian Jernigan is what I'm sticking with.
Okay. So 9 years ago when you first started, so were you like always silly, the funny kid in the family events, making jokes and stuff? And then
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I was always the kid in class, and I remember being in 11th grade and just getting kicked out and all type of bad shit I was doing. And then I was in class one day and I like fell and made like a funny noise. My man's like, bro, it's like Dave Chappelle. You sounded just like Dave Chappelle. And just it really was 11th grade when this girl was like, you should start getting on stage doing stand up. But I ain't had an opportunity, so I got up out of high school really. And I went to I think it was called Lucky's, used to be open back then, somewhere in Clinton Township. And I went to that bar and did comedy and been doing it ever since.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what did you find most challenging when you did your first show?
Having people pay attention, because everybody in the bar doing their own thing, they're not gonna be really listening. But you gotta stay focused on your jokes. Don't go up there with no piece of paper and just talk to the people. Try to work that crowd, because you don't work the crowd, they ain't gonna pay attention. So yeah, that's a challenge always.
What was like your worst experience? Have you ever had like a crowd that was like
Yeah.
poker face, they don't smile?
Most of the time I kill my shows, but I had like maybe one or two bad shows, and the lady was lady heckled me. I had a bad show at Starters on Plymouth. They had a little comic thing. It was empty as fuck though. Probably like 3 people in there. That's where you want to have a bad show at. If you gonna have a bad show, make sure ain't nobody in that bitch. Nobody important anyway. But one of the shows, when I do my set, I got like a bad habit. It'd be like, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, after my jokes. I still got working that. And then I was like, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, I know you ain't funny. And I was like, oh shit, you ain't my mama. I wasn't ready with the comebacks yet. Like, you feel me? The comebacks wasn't there. And you feel, I'm ready to fight. I can give out jokes, but I can't take them. So I just was like, you ain't my mama. And then, yeah.
And what she say after that?
She was just quiet and stuff. I said, all right, that's my time. And then the host got up there, CP, and he got into her ass. Okay. I had to learn. You got to learn how to have them quick comebacks, because I just didn't expect to get heckled. So I didn't know what to say.
Okay.
You right. I ain't
got it down packed now, don't you?
No, don't heckle me. I don't.
Stay ready. Mm-hmm. He ready now. Don't try him.
We meet you outside.
So, how did your family feel when you first started doing comedy?
Well, I kind of kept it to myself. Like old folks and old people, they kind of like get a job, die, and all that stuff. So they like, you doing comedy? Like, oh, okay. You have fun with that. I remember my grandma was like, that comedy stuff ain't going nowhere right now. You need to, it's a pandemic. That comedy stuff ain't going to be doing nothing, So they just, they believe in you, but they really don't believe something that they can't achieve. They can't see it because they don't understand. Everybody that's an entertainer, singer, rapper, artist, we got a different level. As an artist, you got to just follow your dreams. And so my parents is supportive, but they don't understand. So I don't expect much.
Right. But they will once you get that big check, though. They're going to understand real good.
Yeah, shout out to my pops. He came to one of my shows. That was a big thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, what show was that he came to?
We was doing shows at the Holden Bar. Shout out to Kid Clever and Clever Vision. Josh, hosting and what was it called? Yeah, Tuesdays, Going Up Tuesdays. So yeah, he came through to the Holden Bar Going Up Tuesdays when that was going around the city.
Okay, so prior to the pandemic, do you think that Detroit offers good entertainment?
Yes. Detroit is a staple. We if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, just like in New York, Detroit, because it's hard to make motherfuckers laugh in Detroit. You gotta really have that. Like we just niggas just want to be angry. They don't even want to laugh. They take their bitch to a comedy show and they like, bitch, you laughing too hard. You feel me? So you gotta watch out. You know. So Detroit is definitely a staple in the entertainment business. I remember my first time performing in Detroit because I was scared. I was performing out with the white people, Livonia, Joey's, like I said, Clinton Township. White people easy to make laugh. They just, skinny nigga. So it's not too hard, but black folks, they already know like, who is this nigga coming up here? And I killed it. Like I won a competition. It was a competition it was an open mic, and I performed downtown to something Congress. I think it's Trust right now. Anyway, it's always open and closing, but that little area was a little comedy show. Killed that shit, and I've been fucking with the city since. Okay.
Have you had the opportunity to perform out of town yet?
No. Yes. I moved to California in 2017. Okay. My mistake was I meant to go to LA. Everybody like you ain't got no kids. You ain't go to LA. Go to LA. I'm like, all right, bet. I moved to Cali with a good job, and I was in Santa Barbara instead of being in LA. So I ain't really get a chance to rub shoulders and network with the LA comics. I was in Santa Barbara with the Santa Barbara comics, killing that shit, and I met some good people out there. So yeah, I performed in Cali at this male's lounge at this bar. Met some cool people there.
Okay. So once everything opens back up, where's the first place out of town that you would like to hit?
I gotta go back to New York. I just visited New York during the pandemic. I love it. It's nice. It's familiar. I like that city life. Like when I was living in Cali, the beaches and all that nice. But I need some ratchetness, so I had to come back to Detroit every other month. So New York is definitely something I need to touch shoulders with. So New York is a place I want to go perform.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. Now, when you do upscale clubs versus a hood club, do you change your jokes up, or you always stay the same?
Always stay the same.
Okay, that's good.
Only place I change my jokes is for a book show. If you book me for your birthday, or you book me for something, then you booking me for a joke you might have seen or something. So, and I try to make it, because if you fuck up, you want to fuck up nobody's birthday. So,
right.
Like, hey, I might be talking about this because it's a birthday party. They probably 30, 40, but it's going to be 2-year-olds, they're little kids and all that. So I'm like, look, I'm going to get it to you. So, because, it ain't a club, it's somebody's backyard. So, yeah, I change my jokes up for people's birthday.
Okay.
Book shows.
Okay. So, what is something that you want to accomplish that you haven't yet?
That's a good question. What is something I want to accomplish? I'm pretty much a planning type of person. I try to plan my life out and try to grind it, but the coronavirus hit, so I've just been lucid. So I can't even fathom something that you want the big movies, the big checks, but I want to say something more specific and detailed. I just want to keep getting bigger in my city. I feel like I'm accomplishing what I want right now.
In your downtime, have you had a chance to write like a lot of new material?
Well, I let the material come to me. Like it floods. It hits me like a flood energy. Like before I have a show, then I just start writing in my Pages app on the phone, or I write it down in my pad. So how I write jokes is it has to come to me, and then it floods like it's like a fucking gift. Like I guess how songwriters write songs. Like, how did you write that hit? It just came to me. So that's how I know, this is destiny. This is like, God given. It like literally the jokes flood in my brain. I have to get them out. I can't even, like, when I'm at work or something, I gotta stop what I'm doing and get this and write this down. Like that happens before.
Okay. Yeah. Do you also find it like an outlet for things you're going through in your life, a release when you're doing your comedy?
Absolutely. I haven't really gotten more into my life story and like telling my too much of my personal hurt, like shit that hurt on stage yet. Cause I'm waiting for the big time for that. Cause then everybody can relate to it. But yeah, you don't want everybody in Detroit knowing like, oh, this your mom, this you talking about, this your sister. Like I got some shit. So I ain't talking about that right now. It's just to keep it on the surface.
Keep it in the bag. Keep it in the bag.
Detroit too small.
Okay. So like back in the day, they had Coco's Comedy Kitchen and places like that. What do you wish that we had here in Detroit that we don't have far as like for comedians?
All the comedians know that we do not have a home comedy place.
Right.
Like where's your home comedy theater? Like LA got the Laugh Factory comedy, got Cellar, all that shit.
Right.
Detroit just open and close. You feel me? Just picking mics up. Punchline been running strong. I don't know what they doing right now, but yeah, somebody need to put some paper together. And if I had it, I would have did it myself and opened up a comedy lounge. And that bitch stay there. If the numbers are running low, figure it out. But yeah, that's what Detroit need.
Have you ever did a show that was mixed with like R&B artists, comedians, and poets?
Yes.
Because I'm about to start that up as well. Starting January 23rd.
Hey, that's a great idea. I grabbed a couple mics at Mix downtown. Is that called Mix? Yeah. Shout out to Bianca Bad, R&B, poetry, comedy. Went there, found a whole new crowd, and because that's where like the young folks come and they just kill it. I met Fame Mari out there, killed it. This is art. They kill it. There's some good ass rappers in the city. Like I love places like with the poetry and the rappers and the comedy because I just add my little spice to it and it mix. So yeah, that's a dope idea.
Okay, but do you ever feel like, well, damn, I wish I could just do a show where it's just all comedies, where it's not mixed, where it don't bother you at all?
No, because that's if you go into that show, you know what to expect.
Okay.
So like a comedy show, I know it's just comedy. When the flyer come out, they're gonna tell you. So no, it don't bother me because I can hold my own, and I'm gonna be talking about y'all, so rappers, poets. So make sure you do good because when I get on stage, I gotta address the elephant in the room. Like what I'm saying, keep trying, but that last song, nigga, don't try that no more.
Okay. So would you be open to do like a Detroit movie with some of the people that from here that are writing movies and stuff?
Yeah, I follow I think director Beasley, Moolah Films, and I be in their comments like take a look at your boy. I'm definitely I'm a producer myself. I created a show called The Real Baby Daddies of Detroit. It's on my YouTube, little series. We about to wrap that up.
Okay.
So I be writing myself and doing some little acting. I ain't the best actor, but I'm getting better. But I'm definitely looking for them opportunities to be in some Detroit films or just films, period. Because once they out the city, they on Prime, and so they really like countrywide film.
All right, so y'all better holler at them now while you can. Don't wait till we blow up, then try to holler. Don't try to get at them.
Even if it ain't for like booking, I'm a writer. Like I can write scripts and all that. I did it for myself, so check it out.
Okay. Now, where would you like to see yourself within the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, when I think about that type of question, I just want to make sure I'm with my family, my beautiful baby girl. Okay. And just being with the fam and making sure I'm taking care of handling business that way. I don't want to be struggling. So anything opposite of struggling is what I want to see for the next 5 years.
Okay. Now, do you also think that you could say you got an acting role as something serious, or you only stick to being funny? Could you do drama and other stuff as well?
I'm definitely on that. I can't even say I'm on that, but I'm definitely feel like I'm on that Jamie Foxx vibe where I could do serious roles and the comedy. Cause I'm a serious person. People see comedians, they think ha ha ha, but we really got some issues. So we know how to tap into that serious bag, like if we need be, that'll fit me. Cause I ain't about to be like, hey, call somebody, we about to get into the fight. Let me call comedian Journey. Who did it? Like I don't get that call, but something that'll fit me. You feel me?
Okay, and are you open to hosting as well? You ever hosted any events?
Yes, I've hosted. Yeah, I can definitely do the host thing. That's what I was supposed to be doing, hosting at the cigar lounge, and then the pandemic hit. I was gonna have my own room, doing some hosting. So that's what I'm definitely actually looking into.
Okay.
for next year to host my own room.
Okay. Now, what type of advice would you give to a comedian that just started off and they don't know what direction to go in? What would you tell them?
Oh, it's levels to that. To be real with you, like, don't wait on nobody to tell you yes. Don't wait on nobody to show you or hand out. I've been in this game for like 9 years, but not consistently. But what I can see, like, look, these veteran comics, younger comics, they all still might be trying to blow too, so they not gonna give you too much of the game. You gotta blow yourself up, just like a rapper. You have to blow yourself up, and when you blow yourself up, people will start following the train. So, just stick to yourself. Like Dave Chappelle wasn't like the best on stand up. He really great, like now to fans of me, but he had that skits. He had that. So just if you a funny guy, you don't have to be on stand up. You don't have to be host. You just gotta find which way. So. A young comic, find out what you're really good at. I'm really good on stage. I'm like, okay, I can do this. Like 1 or 2 bad shows, as many shows as I did, that says something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, listen, like people tell me, they don't care what people think. I don't give a fuck what people think. If you're an entertainer, you must care what people think. These your fans. This is what you do. You cannot say I don't care what people think. They said your shit was trash, and if everybody said your last album was trash. Kevin Hart, they said that comedy special wasn't hitting. Nigga, it wasn't hitting like what they expect, but you know, you gotta listen. So just make sure you can take constructive criticism.
Awesome. Now, who was your favorite comedian old school, and who is your favorite comedian now?
Nobody asked that question. Just want to shout out to this great interviewer.
Thank you, thank you.
I emulate a lot of like my favorite comedian is Martin Lawrence. I like right now Deion Cole. I like his style. I like how he, so Martin Lawrence, Chris Tucker, and Bill Bellamy. Like I was talking to my friend the other day, and like I feel like I'm like a little combination of those people who hang around me.
I can see that, especially the Bill Bellamy.
Yeah, but Martin Lawrence at my core is who my favorite comic. Like I got a lot of isms from him. Shout out to him.
Okay, let's go back even further. Did you like Richard Pryor and Red Fox and all of them too?
Of course. That wasn't my generation, but I did my research, and I know
right.
Richard Pryor is the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. That's the best comic. He paved the way. Then after him is Eddie. Then it's everybody passed that torch.
You like Chris Rock as well? Chris
Rock is he good? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like what's my Cat Williams. That's somebody I also try to be like, because my comedy is raw. Like that's why I be like, you want me to do this birthday show? I'm about to be, because you ever seen my shit is raw, and I'm like, I'm not changing it for nobody. Cat Williams is raw as hell, so yeah, I don't like that PG-13 comedy. I can't do it. Like I just want to say bitch. I want to talk about pussy. Them is my favorite subjects. So I'm gonna talk about it.
That's what's up.
Talk about what I know.
Yourself. You are what you are.
Gotta talk
Once
about
you find people that fuck with you, you being your genuine self. That's how you have to stay.
Yeah,
don't switch
let
up.
niggas talk like this. Nigga just talk about pussy for 5 minutes on stage. Yeah, let me hear what he had to say. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like a good stage set to me. So, yeah.
Got you. So, any final thoughts or takeaways? Shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Shout out to the streets of Detroit that made me. Shout out to the East Side that raised me.
East Side?
Okay.
Okay. What area East Side?
I grew up on Kilgore and Gratiot area. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they got me together. You feel me?
Okay.
When I first moved over there, they like, don't walk like this. I was walking, waving my hands and shit.
I'm
just walking. Like, don't keep your hands to your side. I had to learn how to walk and shit. We don't walk like that around here. I said, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta walk different ways on the east side. Shit, I didn't know. So yeah, shout out to the east side. Shout out to all the ladies that was fucking with me before my teeth was straight. I fuck with y'all. And shout out to, my baby. Shout out to you.
All right. What's your social media tags?
Follow me at King_Jernigan. That's King King, 1_ Jernigan, JERNIGAN. Or follow Joking or Serious, and you can find King_Jernigan on that page. So Joking or Serious Entertainment. I own that, support that. I got the shirts, I got the hoodies made to order, because y'all don't be buying shit when you buy it in bulk. You just take a big loss. But it's going to be coming. Joking or Serious Entertainment. King_Jernigan and Kim.
And then you can follow me also at Electric Elevation on YouTube, Electric Elevation Podcast, and on Facebook at Electric Elevation. You know, there's one last question I'm gonna ask them though. With you being with you being a comedian, when you dating and stuff, do you like a female that's silly, or do you like someone to look not as silly as you because it's too much? You like the opposite attracting, or you want somebody as silly as you?
When I'm dating, I don't think I came across too many silly girls.
Okay.
Like, you know, they probably they try to be silly and I shut them down. So I probably don't like you to be silly because I'm.
You think it's corny?
I'm a professional. So when you trying to be funny and make a joke, I'm just like, no, you ain't hitting. Like let me I always be like, let me do the jokes. You just do the pretty shit or some shit. You know, not the misogynistic way that just came out. Let me do the jokes. And you just, you know, relax. Because I guess he gonna like this. No. You know what I'm saying? When I come home, when I get off that stage, I come home, I want to be, you know, to my woman. Like, I ain't trying to work right now. You feel me? So, I'd rather just have her not be silly.
Okay.
Shit.
Cool. Yeah. So, we shout out his social media tags. I shouted out mine as well. Be on the lookout for him. And again, starting January the 23rd, I will be starting up a rhythm blues, comedy, and poetry set. Be on the lookout. And that won't be the last you hear from this young man right here.
I'll be
there. So get him at him. He's a rising star.
I'll be there.
Peace.
Peace out.